Alright, I am back here at the stocked pond, and it's on a Saturday morning, and I've actually beat everyone out here. The sun is coming up, so we'll probably be seeing some people show up here really soon. So I'm going to go get set up, and we'll get started. Alright, fellow wanderers. Let's get baited up here. Running my same old. Geese do not like me being here, apparently. And my usual here. Doing a yellow and green powerbait egg this time. I think I might just start with the one and see if that's going to be sufficient. So, just going to do the single powerbait egg there, and we're going to see what that gets me. I also shortened my leader dramatically. I've been seeing a couple fish surface, and they're about 4 to 6 feet offshore both times, so they're just like right there on the edge where you can't really see them anymore. So I went down to about 1.5 foot leader, and I'm going to see if I can get some fish on that. I'm using braided line. It's going to take a few casts here to kind of get the line saturated so it sinks quicker. Oh, there's a fish right there. So that was about 8 feet out. I have almost no wind. There's another fish that surfaced. That was about 10, 12 feet out probably. Oh, crap. Forgot to tighten my drag. I lost him. Had one go for it there. Oops. Well, lesson for you there. Gotta make sure that you do all the, if you loosen your drag. That was a good bite. I missed it. There we go. 3. Oh, and he came off right there. Did not get a good hook set, because I was really close to shore at that point, so I was getting kind of nervous about getting him in. Well, darn it. Not a great start, but that number of bites, it's gonna get better. There's pretty much no wind out here right now, which is great. I did see a cormorant out there on the water. Go fish. Nice. Ooh, how's that? Oh, how did I hook you? Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright. Alright. Let's see how we're gonna get this out of here. There we go. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, let's take a look at you. There he is. He's a decent first fish. Good job, buddy. Let's let you go. Well, that was a lackadaisical retreat. It's like, whatever, jeez. You could not have been less impressed with being caught. Like this old trope again. Fisherman, this hook and line dragging me in, out of my habitat. Blah, blah, blah. What noisy seagulls. Jeez. They don't sound healthy when they're like that. Okay, I'm going to tighten my drag up a little bit. I was still pulling drag when I hooked that one. We're going to see if we can get something right over there in that corner. Alright, I think I was a little too close over there. So that's good to know. So now we can go out a little bit further that way. Not sure what was going on there. That was weird. I'm not even sure how well you can hear me with all these seagulls. Good grief. Dang it, missed him. There we go, came back for it. It's kind of a littler guy. Oh, sheesh. He does not want to be here. Not bad. It's pretty. Alright, we're gonna let you go, bud. Off he goes. A little bit. This is kind of smaller guy here. I'd like to get something a little bigger than this. So we're gonna keep going deeper with our casts here. Going further out. See if that leads us to some bigger fish. Doesn't seem like there's anything out there in deeper water. I'm not sure how well you can see my line in the water there, but I'm leaving this fish. Leaving this kind of hook in my line. That way, when I start seeing it move, when I see a change in that arc, it means a fish has the bait and is kind of swimming away with it. So I can just have to watch that hook. This works really well in high wind, and you can use it in low wind like now, because I can really see my line really well, but in high wind you can see that as well. When I see that line, it's no longer a hook, and it starts to do this. That's when I know I've got a fish on. And this also gives me that couple of milliseconds, you know, half a second or so, to really let them get a hold of it. As they're swimming away, I can watch that line go from a curve and start to straighten out. And that gives them the extra little bit of time to make sure the hook's there before I go to set the hook. So I find it works really well, at least for me. I'm sure many other fishermen have many other opinions. There's an osprey with a trout, and he was just like hanging out there by the water's edge eating it. Wowzers. Now the seagulls are attacking him. Well, no wonder I wasn't getting any more bites. The last good bite swapped my bait for vegetation, and the fish won't eat that. These yellow and green guys seem to do pretty well. We'll keep doing it. Keep it going. You can see my line pulling right there, but then it just went slack. And that's after that cast, you gotta wait for the weight to get down to the bottom. So it'll pull on that line while it's sinking. And once it hits the bottom, the line will go slack like it did there. Sometimes there's little holes in the ground that you'll pull your line over, and so you'll see, which I've seen a couple times already today, and you'll see your line get pulled. There's a fish. Oof, he's a fighter. Yeah, he's a good one. Ooh, he's got some heft. He's a chunky boy. Aren't you? You're a chunky boy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, you are a fatty. can barely get my fingers around him. Bleeding a little bit, but that's because I got him in the... Does not like being here. That's a good one. He's a chunker. I don't know if you can see that belly. He'd been eating good. Alright, we're gonna let you go, bud. There you go. And off he goes. Yeah, let's go more central. Now, one thing, I've been locking the reel here right after casting, but one thing you can do is open the bail up and let some line drag out while the weight's sinking, and then instead of sinking towards you at an angle, it'll sink more straight down as it pulls that line out. But that's if you're trying to hit a very specific spot. Right now I'm overcasting and then reeling in to where the fish are at, so there we go. That one, boy, I felt that one more than I saw. Kind of saw the line doing a little dance. Oh jeez, he's a fighter. But yeah, I think he might have swallowed it. He must have taken it on the way down. Goodness, dude. Really? You're gonna splash me like that? I got it out really easily, so I think he might be alright. Oh, jeez. Saved him with a swat back into the water. Oh, there's two cormorants. That's why I was seeing one come back so quickly. There's two of them, and they're coming my way. Darn them. Three now? Fish. He's a fighter. These are good fighting fish in the morning. Good hook set. Got him in the tongue again. There you go, hook is out. Well, let me get a look at you. There you go. That's a good 12 inches. Back in it goes. Now there are three cormorants. No, that's not one. 1, 2, 3. 3 cormorants in this pond. That's annoying. You do have to keep an eye on your line when you're fishing this way. Unless you plan on keeping them. Then you don't have to, because they will swallow the hook if given enough time. What in the world was going on down there? Wasn't a fish, that's for sure. But yeah, given enough time, and it doesn't have to be that long, they will swallow that hook. So if you're trying to do catch and release, this method does have that flaw in that they can swallow it pretty quickly. So if you let them, if you give them a full second or more, then they're gonna choke that bait down and that hook. Then you're gonna have to keep them, because they're not gonna survive. So unless that's what you're looking for, then you don't. If that's what you want, then you don't have to pay attention, because they can take it as long as they want. And if they swallow it, that's fine, because you're going to keep it anyway. Bunch of people showing up. See, there's a little nibble. There's another nibble. There we go. I gave it a second more, and look at that. He The little guy. Oh, he took my bait. Oh goodness. Look how tiny. Right, I'm gonna put you back in there, bud. Well, that was the tiniest fish so far. What was that? 8 inches maybe? It's probably that little one that was playing with it earlier too. There we go. Look at this, another little guy. I think this might be the same one. Because he had some gill damage, a little bit of gill damage. Okay, stop your twitching. No, it's the little guy. Pretty sure it's the same one I caught just a second ago. The bite has slowed. There we go. Finally. Finally. Oh gosh. You're a wily one. I'm gonna let you go. Get a look at you. Decent. Pretty. There it goes, all casual like. Alright, so that was a good day. Using the drop rig, going off the bottom, the float, the usual. Did great. Several fish. It was kind of chilly today, but wasn't too bad. And overall, can't complain. Fish were kind of small, but you know, that happens. And but it was a lot of fun. Caught several trout, and it was a good day. Yeah, thanks, and we'll see you again next time. Bye.